Friday 22nd evening, barbecue at mine. You about?
I am not. No.
Oh. All right. No, that's all right. Because I was just
Weekends
thinking
are
it'd be good
always
good
bad.
to... Right. Saturday 23rd, there's a country fair at mine, Morris dancing.
Still a weekend, although, oof. I'd be tempted to come back for that, but no, don't think so.
Um, just wife and kids are out on Sunday the 24th. I've got some blankets and popcorn. Do you want to just sit under them with me and watch Columbo on repeat?
I'd love to, but I'm not available, my friend.
What are you up to then?
I am slipping over the channel and playing Roland Garros. Ta-da!
Dun, 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 dun.
Insert theme music.
Marcus Willis, I mean, you're just so cool, man. So look, I've got loads of big dumb questions. The quick one is, this is just a quick chat. We're going to get proper in depth and all that. And obviously, we've reviewed the singles competition at the French Open this year already, so we know exactly what's going to happen. You're playing the French Open. Quick, what's that we had? 10 days ago? You said you don't think you're getting in.
I thought we'd just miss out. Yeah, there were
Okay.
a couple of surprises, and a night before the entry, I had myself at 57. We don't all, but a few of us make lists and try and work out where we're going to come. Basically,
Yeah.
that sounds dodgy.
Okay. So it's fifth. You know, I like lists as much as the next man, but clearly not as much as you. So you've got you, you talk about the 57. That is, I mean, if you look at the draw online, there's a big black line with Tanasi Kokkinakis kind of just sneaking in above it, Rajiv Ram, and then you and Jakob Paul are third from bottom of there. That means you are in the main draw. It means you're going to be playing your fourth Grand Slam in a row. How do you find out that you're going to play the French Open?
Well, it's all done. I mean, it was Wednesday at noon is when it closed. So, yeah, everyone that's going to definitely get in, everyone top 130 will enter, like early, pretty early, and then anything from that up until whatever the cut is, you don't really know. So, from the morning, from 10, 11 a.m., there are a couple of teams entered, and then, from 11:30, 11:45, that's when traffic starts happening because people don't want to enter too early, and then other players have enough time to work out what they need to beat, and then kind of swap around with whoever it takes to get in. So if you do it with 2 minutes to go, that's not really enough time for people to completely scrap their plans. Technically they could, but we did. I mean, Jakob did Aussie Open with 30 seconds to spare, so I think we were 4 minutes before this time because it looked like the guys we thought were going to sign didn't, and a couple of guys that we thought were going to be above signed behind. Like Rajiv Ram, for instance, is ranked 50 in the world, so I thought for sure he'd find someone higher to guarantee himself in. I mean, he did get in the end, but he played with someone outside the top 100, so Ben Kite. But yeah, no one else that ranking has taken a risk. So I didn't see that coming. I thought Ram would be entered with someone ranked higher. There was a singles team that didn't sign that were rumoured to be signing, so that's why I put myself at 57 on the nose. And then, Darderi often, I don't think he's missed a slam in the last 2-3 years. He didn't sign. So, yeah, with about, 10 seconds to go, I had a look and we were 55, and I thought, right, we should be okay. Unless, someone has signed the last 10 seconds, 3 pairs, I thought would be good. And then, the list came out surprisingly quick. It was done by sort of 6, 7 p.m. the same day, whereas Australia was 24 hours or so. So you've got to wait for confirmation. So the list disappears. and then you find it on the acceptance list any time up to 24. Sometimes more. Historically, it's been more before, but so yeah, it's quite a weird way. Like you don't know for a while, like factually, but well, I don't. If you're top 50, you do.
Okay, so look, as I said, this is just a quick touch in because there's a lot of people invested in the Marcus Willis journey, if I'm being honest. What does it mean to you emotionally to be in this Grand Slam?
Oh, golly. I mean, I haven't really. I've just been kind of letting close people know and looking at flights and Airbnbs and trying to get stuff sorted. It hasn't really sunk in yet because, I'm in the middle of a tournament, so, I'm focusing on, what time we're getting transport tomorrow, what time we're practicing, and what time I'm handing my rackets in and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just been really crazy, I suppose. It's been really crazy, but yeah, I've worked really hard, so it's really nice. I mean, I didn't think this time last year, when I was about to, go and play the grass season, I didn't think, you're going to play, 4 slams in a row. So yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it's not been easy. It really hasn't been easy. So I'm happy. I'm happy for people that have kind of supported me and stuck by me as well. It's nice for them. They're really excited. So, but for me at the moment, it's head down, sort this tournament out. Yeah, it's one of those. I might feel more excited when I'm there, or after it's done, or I look back on it. But at the moment, it's like, okay, I've got a match tomorrow, and I really want to go to Paris and perform well, and win as many matches as I can. But yeah, no, it's a bit weird, isn't it? It's crazy if you think about it that way, where I was and where I am in quite a short space of time, for me as well.
Look, is it? I mean, what do I know? Never played to anywhere near your level. What I can say is that if I watch Crystal Palace win an FA Cup, if something happens monumental, even at my level of sport, I actually find it quite emotional, like kind of teary, like a frog in my throat kind of thing. It's not unexpected that you'd be at the French, but when you work out your list of 55, you might be kind of confident that that's going to happen. And then when you get the nudge saying you're in, is it a teary moment? Is it a punch in the air moment? Is it not sure what, like, spinning round on, like Homer Simpson used to spin round on his head on the floor? Yeah. Is it that kind of thing?
Yesterday we were on the practice court because we were warming up for a match. So Jakob had to do the entry, and I quickly checked that 58 and 59, but I was hitting balls at that stage. It was quite weird. But no, I mean, from there, I started warming up and hitting balls, and I was just really happy, just really happy. And when I played a pretty good match, like stress-free, it's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. It's strange. It's a nice feeling. It's strange. It's you told me years ago I'd be playing all 4 slams. I honestly didn't think it was possible. I didn't know how good I was because I've never been this ranking. I wasn't never top 209. I've never really persevered so much in my life with anything. But it's easier now than it was, when I was playing all those futures and sleeping on hammocks and stuff like that. It's nicer, but I guess more intense. You're playing, first round, you're playing Jevons and Ho, who are a good pair. You don't get to ease your way into anything anymore. I'm playing the best players in the world a lot of the time, which is cool in itself, but you don't really have time to enjoy. I'm like thinking about things that I want to improve as well. So it's very quick. It seems like it's going very fast. I want it to slow down a bit so I can appreciate it a little more.
One of the things that we talk about quite a bit is the sacrifice that you make. And people from the outside think it's all private jets and, financial advice off someone at Coots and stuff. But hopefully this podcast kind of opened the door on it and peeked in behind a curtain of what a real life professional tennis player is. Does this make it worthwhile? And I mean, weeks away from the family, the sacrifice of losing your bloody baggage and going to Arizona and losing in the first round, missing a volley. There's loads of, it's not bad with good, but there's loads of little bumps in the road. When you get into a slam, when you're going to make your French Open debut in your mid-30s, is all of that justified for you?
Yeah, it is. I kind of felt that this year, you know, although it's been difficult and it's been a bit hectic and it's you know, for me it is, and I hope for my family it is as well. You know, it's their sacrifice as well. It's it's been really hard, and playing at the biggest 4 tournaments in the world back to back is incredible. Can't ask for much more. I just want to go and play well. But again, I'm much better at doing my best, and if I don't play well, just kind of getting on with it now and keeping my head down, not dwelling on stuff too much, which is good and bad. You know, I kind of like bounce off stuff, and if I do really well, I'm not as happy as I used to be. But you know, the downside, I don't get too down on myself anymore, and I guess it's a better place to be. But it's crazy when you say it like that. You know, 35 years old, and I've only now. But you know, I retired. I was done. I was never going to play another professional shot again at one stage. So it's just all a bit bonkers when I go back enough in time. But it's happening, Dave. I'm here. I'm gonna turn up as prepared as I can, and there we go. But yeah, it's happening.
I don't know, like, I'm invested in this with you, right? And, you know, it's a chance meeting at a tennis club. That's how we met each other. And I felt along the way, like, I remember 10 years ago when you, the match, the Wimbledon. And I remember saying to you, like, I know someone who can sort you out something in Belgium, was it? You went and played a tie-break thing there?
Tie-break tens, yeah, in Vienna.
Yeah, and I remember Vienna, that was it. Yeah, and I remember like saying, you know, this guy for media and whatever. And since then, I've been heavily invested in you just as a person, right? I think you're ace. I think you're a great bloke. And when we start this podcast and we're talking, and hopefully it gives people an insight into what you're actually like, and you know, that you see it. Just me asking that question to you then, and you answering it, I actually felt quite emotional then, man.
Yeah, me too. It's strange, isn't it? We go back quite a while.
Like, even just talking there, like, I got something in my eye a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
it's just been weird because it's been hard as well, you know? Like, there's been some really, really tough moments between, and it's like, I don't know. I never want to get too carried away, or I always want to try and be humble and grateful, and it's difficult because like, part of me wants to scream and shout and be really pumped, and then another part of me is like, well, you've been given this as well, you know. I've worked hard, but you know, I've had luck on my side. We were last into Aussie Open. I got to play on Rod Laver. I mean, I drew Federer second round that year. I've had some really high luck as well, and yeah, really weird moments, really weird but cool moments, and it's tough. I've not really thought about it recently. I kind of let Jenny know I got in, and then we just get on with our day because it's busy. And then, yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough because I want to, you know, let people know, but I don't want to. You know, I've still got to get on with my today and my tomorrow, and it's hard sometimes, right?
It's really hard, but you're the coolest person I know, man. Like, when I text you and said, what's happening, and you said you're in, and we've got a little WhatsApp group for the guys on this pod, and
Vinci.
Yeah, and I told some people as well at my tennis club. So you're not telling some people. Well, I told some people at the tennis club because, they all know you, and yeah, it's unreal. And this is just a little, you're in tournament now, so this is a quick chat about it. Next week, when we release the podcast, and obviously there'll be podcasts during it, like we did for the Aussie Open, we can talk more about the draw, the logistics, where you're staying, your practice. Hopefully, speak to Jakob as well, and the finances. Like, what does it mean for you financially and everything else? So, yeah, me and speaking for the listeners and the viewers, we're stoked, bro.
Thank you very much, man. It's it's rather cool. I'm trying to play it cool right now. It's just my cool face.
Yeah. More than I did. We'll speak to you on the other side, man.
All right. Bye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.